All right. Thank you for Twisted. Thank you for coming. This is episode of Twisted Soto, episode 17, I believe. And let's see. This is on the Twisted server cluster uh, for Ark Survival Evolved. And I've been doing things on and off, gathering hide, making those high level saddles for my Argentavis, for my birds. Still haven't. I'm going to go over these right now. It's Friday night, so just taking it easy. So that brings me up to 12. So I have 12 out of 20 saddles, high level saddles for the event. I still don't have the whatchamacallit, the matter of fact, let me get this guy. No, let me do the children first. Let me do these. So what I was going to do is going to go through the new generation of aloes and try to see what I've got. But before I do that, let's see. Let's get on the base hauler. It's got nothing. And I just wanted to remind myself. Okay, so that's a female. This male has health, oxygen, and food. Remember, the last one only had food. And this is a good 256. So we want, if we keep a male, try to get something better than that. Better than 256 with health, oxygen, food. That would be best. So we'll go from there. Da 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 da. Yeah, and I got RGs. Now I got some interesting high-level RGs here, and these high-level RGs look like they might be a really good next generation, not a bad one. So I'm considering that. All right. So let's see. I got the stats for the aloes right here. All right, this is a male 266, which is better than the 256. He's got health. He's got weight. He's got oxygen. Health, weight, oxygen. He doesn't have food. And he doesn't have stamina, and he doesn't have melee. So he didn't get food, but he got health. Let me rethink this. Yeah, that's a degrade. It's a higher level, but it's kind of degrading. So he got health from one of the mothers. Got health, oxygen, food. So health. I did not get oxygen. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong one. She's stupid. Okay, you got health. Got the oxygen. Got the weight. Oxygen and weight. But he didn't get the food. But yet it's a 266. Well, it's only 10 levels or so, or 11 levels above it. What I'll do with that one is I'll put it out as a potential replacement. But if I find something better, I'll kill it. Seriously. Okay. There. Alright. Baby Aloe 253. Health. Oxygen is not. No, oxygen's there. Weight is not there. Yeah, it's a lesser level, so it's not as good. So I can kill that one. All right, blinking them out of existence. So anyway, while I'm doing this, uh, an interesting thing happened yesterday. Somebody stole the catalytic converter from underneath my vehicle, and they left it there with the tube down like this. If they had cut off a little, left a little bit more, when I backed the car out, it would have just ruined the entire thing. But I had to go get my blood tested for the diabetes. So I took off this morning anyway with the loudest car in creation, because without that, it's direct exposure of everything that comes out of the vehicle. You know, direct exposure of all the gases directly out of the engine, which is loud. And I made it over there. I got the blood test. I had to do a fasting blood test, and then I went ahead and had some taquitos. I bought some food at an old restaurant I went to when I used to live on the other side, and because that's in the area. And I managed to go to Midas. Midas got it taken care of by the afternoon, so the guy was nice enough to drop me off and pick me up, thankfully. And I managed to do it on my lunch hour, to go pick up the car in half an hour, because the Midas is right down the road. The guy has a good car. I mean, it's a nice car. And amen. You know, I'm thankful. That night, I also got into it with God. I started arguing and getting real snippy and pissy with God. Later on, I apologized, because I vent my frustrations on the Lord sometimes accidentally, because I have instability in my mind because of the sugar and the demonic energies and all kinds of shit that sometimes gets to me. The pressure, just the pressure itself, would crush a lot of people. A lot of people can't handle this stuff. And I'm surprised. I'm thankful that I'm alive, man. I'm not dead. But anyway, let's see what this has got. Weight. Doesn't have the weight. That has the oxygen. No, this one's bad. It's too. It has more levels than the one that's over there, but it only has. It doesn't have the weight. You want to at least have the 3 attributes. So it's not going to help any. All right. So anyway, let me put some more food on this guy. This guy, I might just crossbreed him over there for one generation and have them switch the one with food, the one without food. Something like that, maybe. Depending. Unless I find a better male in the thing. Anyway, so my baby's working. I went out to Earthburger, celebrated that I'm still alive, have a roof over my head, still have a job. My income tax came in, and that covered the $500 repair. It was $500 to get that catalytic converter back on there. $500, and that's like half my income tax return. And essentially, that's it. You know, I'm just thankful I have a roof over my head, and I'm thankful I'm alive. You know, praise God. You know, I can go to church Sunday, and tomorrow I'm going to go see Sonic with a friend of mine, Sonic 2. Tonight I'm going to see Sonic 1. I'm just going to be on here for a while. I'm just, charging up the unit and getting these done, because I hadn't touched these things in a while, and they've been in cryo for a while. During the day, when I go ahead and I take calls, as back to back as it is, I'll get on the Giga and I'll walk around and I just chomp things and get hide. And that's why I have so many of those saddles. Hide is a little bit harder to get, even though you get it every time you kill something most of the time. Or chitin, it's just the time involved to get that many thousands of that material is just mind-boggling. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's really hard to try to get a really good, decent Giga saddle, for example. So, anyway, once I get these animals consolidated, I'm going to go get the other 2 artifacts. Remember, I got 1 out of 3. I'll get the other 2, finish up these saddles, and then we'll go and we'll get ourselves maybe at least a beta. I don't think I'll do. I can do the alpha, but you have to remember those birds. I had been taking them out to kill wyvern again and again and again, and they had like anywhere from 1400 to 1800 damage, which they start out with maybe 300 400 damage. So that's a significant increase. So it would take a while to train them to go up to be able to kill the alpha, I think. But like I said, we're getting there a little bit at a time. Small bites, right? Small bites. So I'll see. Is this okay? I thought it was muted. I was like, no, it's not muted. No, but it is. It is recording up there. Anyway, that's the week I've had. You know, blood tests and I am diabetic, so they're gonna hopefully find that I don't need insulin. But my feet do burn often, and they do burn and they hurt, and I'm always in a bad mood because of that sort of thing. It's annoying as shit. Yeah, but we're still here. The devil hasn't killed us yet, though I bet he thought about it. Anyway, you know, I told the Lord I don't really go to church because I have the same faith as my brethren. People that hear me talk about religion, you think I believe like my brethren. I don't. I used to believe like that. That's how I started. But since then, I've gotten kind of like, let's see, health, the weight's wrong. Oh, this is a bad one. It's only got 2. I can't even use this female. Remember, out of all the ones that you birth, you'll get maybe at most 4 as a keeper. Whoa, that's some farting. Anyway, 237. Oh man, there's no way that's gonna have everything. It has the food, the oxygen, the weight, but it doesn't have the. No, it has the food, oxygen, and the health, but it doesn't have any weight. So that digressed. Oh, okay. Man, oh man, that was a pretty one too. All right, let's see if we can get anything else here. But you know that the way I see it is this. You know, for those of you who don't understand how I think, even though some of you, I'm just a big dumb guy. I really don't have too much into this reality anymore. I like games like this one, and basically, I'm not a materialist. And the way I see it, I told the Lord, I said, don't hurt the people that stole that stuff. Just, they're desperados also, They're desperate. They're desperate men. They're trying to get to eat. They're trying to gain something, pay the rent or whatever. Maybe they're addicted to drugs. So I just asked the Lord, if you're going to rebuke them very lightly. Bring them out of their evil. Don't punish them hard. Be nice. And that's the way I see it. I don't really believe in judgment. That's why I never did jury duty, because it's written, judge not lest you be judged. I should have done this one. Says weight, stamina, food. No, it says health, oxygen, food, and weight. But it's really low level. That's the kind of low level I don't like, but it's better than it's one attribute better, that one. But it's going to be hard getting that one to level up. 266. Health, oxygen, weight. The food is close, but it's not. It's really good. It's close. It's kind of like this other one. This one has food, oxygen, weight. Yeah, food and health. So that one is basically like this one. So if I do a comparison, the food and its oxygen and its weight and it's 314, right? 314 melee. Yeah. So this one is a copy. This one is a copy of the one I already isolated. The one over there, 266. So I don't need it. It's a male, so I'll need one male of that aptitude. Female 262. She's got health, weight, oxygen, and she's got food. So that 262 is an excellent one. Oh, I keep forgetting to check for mutations. Let me check. Mutations? No. Let me check. Mutations? No. Okay. Give you some more food. Alright. Oops. I think this is probably cooked already. Yeah, that's cooked. Okay. So anyway. So she's good. Check she had mutations. No mutations. So I got two females. They're okay. Well, one's really nice and one's okay. Alright. Put some more on you. Come on. I don't like it when they only have like 2 stacks. I want at least 3 full stacks. Anyway. You know, I'm not hard on people. Just because somebody has anger management issues and it can become embittered and all that crap, you know, this emotional shit. That doesn't mean they mean harm. It doesn't mean they want to hurt anybody or anything. I've never been that way. People who don't really know me, I never was anything but a private person. And I stuck to myself and I left people alone most of the time. The demonic energies that attacked me, as far as I could tell, they just did that because, you know, they were either ordered to or they just, you know, they figured, well, he's an easy pick. Because what the diabetes did, as far as I can tell, is it created an open doorway for those energies by making me unstable up here with the fluctuation of excessive sugar to you know, no sugar, up and down, up and down. That kind of trauma and that kind of instability in the biological form is just horrible. I mean, there's just there's so little you could really do about it. Oh wow, this is a male version, no mutations. It's got health, weight, oxygen, and food. So this guy is my new primary male, as far as I could tell. I mean, unless I could find one with a better level. So this 262 is worth keeping. But this 266, as funny as it is, it's just deficient. It doesn't have the food. It's funny. It doesn't have the food, but I bet this one's stamina is weak. No, his stamina's good. It's just his melee that's weak. But I haven't brought over the melee. Well, anyway, this 262 seems like a better male than the other one as far as levels are concerned and the attributes that I want. This one has 4 attributes. This one only has 3. But he has 4 more levels. It's kind of weird. But anyway, let's do some more. Almost done with them. And this time I'm going to come back and check them and make sure they grow up and don't run out of food. That's what happened last time and half of them were dead. Let's see. Allosaurus 262. Alright, so it's got health, it's got weight, it's got oxygen, health, weight, oxygen, and it's got the food. So this is a copy of the one I just put out right here, and therefore I don't need it because it's a copy of that one. I only need one male of one primary male for consolidation. Here's a female 262. Her weight's deficient though. Wait a minute. Yeah, her weight is deficient. Her food's good. Oxygen's good. But I want her to have 3 or 4 attributes. She only has 3. It's unfortunate, but I really shouldn't. I shouldn't slack on the weight. I should keep the weight, and if I can't keep it, it dies. I really need that weight, because that weight is already supposed to be fully incorporated. It's already supposed to be part of the baseline. I put that in there in the beginning. This is a male, 245, has no mutations. So it has health, oxygen, weight. It has food, that's 4 of them, but it has significantly deficient stamina. And when you look at this one has decent stamina. Okay? So that one, and it had, yeah, so this one it's got all 4 attributes, but it has significantly lower levels, so it's not going to do me any good. Look at that. Bye bye. And what else? 256. Same thing, another male with deficient weight. I need to keep that weight. I don't want the weight to go down. I want the weight to stay at the maximum, because it's already been incorporated into the baseline. 239, same thing, deficient weight. So, see, there's one more aloe here. That aloe is 266. This one has 266. But it has deficient weight. I just don't understand how that can go down in food, and yet this 262. Wow. This 266 has almost the same stats, but it shouldn't. This has 4 more levels than the other one, but yet the stats are, it has more levels, but the food is worse. If that should be the 266 and this should be the 262. Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever. Well, I'm going to kill that thing because it's deficient in food. I'm trying to gain the food characteristic, and I already have one that has that. And that's what I'll stick to. So these 2 can die. Alright. And let's do some RGs. We don't have too many of them, but we got to focus and pay attention on what we got here. I can't afford any mistakes. If I go take a look, well, let me put some food on these guys first before I leave. Okay. So this male, I have health, oxygen, food, melee. I have some males over here, but they don't have what that requires. These females, some of them have it, some of them don't. They're different combinations. Somewhere I kind of lost track of what I was breeding, and I started going up in levels, but it's all confused. So I have to be careful and make sure I get all of them. In other words, I want to get 5 stats, 4 to 5 stats on a male, preferably 5 stats on a male. If I could do that, then I might actually be able to breed up some females, or at least 4 stats on females. Don't really want any 3 stat females. That's too weak. All right, 260. Let's get the birds out here. No. There's RG. Okay. Kids. No mutations. We got health. We have oxygen. Health, oxygen, weight, and melee. Health, oxygen, weight, melee. Okay. So that's okay. That's 4 stats. And no mutations. It's a female, so I'll keep her. Okay. That's not bad. That's a 260. Health, oxygen, weight, melee. Yeah, I got something like that over there, I think. Let's see, what else? Okay, it's just a little bit weaker. So it'll be health. Oh, this has a mutation. Oh man, I think that's a stamina mutation. I think it's a stamina mutation. Because the normal stamina is 1220 and that's an extra 40 points. But I already have a stamina mutation. Oh no, I have a health mutation. Yeah, I have a health mutation there. This health mutation. And now I have a stamina mutation. Now the thing is, these mutations are stuck on animals that are deficient. They have not hit the baseline that I want. So I would have to actually consolidate them and extract that from them. But since it's a stamina mutation, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having, an extra 40 points in stamina for your bird. What you do is when you get your mutated male, you breed the mutated male with this one until the mutated male stats start to integrate with this one, and so do the mutation. So you want to get the mutated prime male, all their stats, and just have the stamina click on a male like that, which is going to be a little bit hard because it's just difficult to do that. But like I said, it takes time to get that done. Mm-hmm. You okay, baby? No, Mama. She keeps trying to get in my boxes. I don't want her in my boxes. Anyway. I'm just thankful the Lord provided. That way I still have a working car. The guy was telling me a story about how one guy found them sneaking in there and stealing stuff from him. And so what he did is he waited and he watched. And he didn't shoot him or anything. In the middle of the night, he just put a laser sight on them. I ironically do have, at least I thought I had a laser sight somewhere, like a green laser sight left over. I could go see if I could find it. What I would use it for is to tease the cats. And they would try to chase it around. That's really all it's good for to me. But that's a hell of an idea. I just put the laser sight on. They never came back, those guys, because, they already got found out. There's another mutation. Uh, 257, another 257. So this is probably a twin to that one. And yeah. So this is an unnecessary twin with a stam mutation. But because it also is just like that one with the stamina mutation, when you want to breed that stamina mutation off, you have 2 chances instead of just 1. Because it's a twin. So you have 2 chances to get that stamina off. So I'll keep both of them. Let's see what else. We got 2 over here. Okay. This one has no mutations. It's got health, has weight, oxygen, melee. Yeah. So that's 4 stats. I could work with that. 4 good stats. Just want to get on this side of the green line. Alright. Yep, it's just a little mutation. So that'll give me 2 chances to get an extra stamina bonus out of the birds. And got 1 health, 1 level of stamina. It's not bad, you know. Alright, so we got a male. Health. Melee. That's too bad. Health and melee. $260 health, weight, oxygen, melee. That's 4 of them. Can't complain. Put that out. It's a 260. That's not bad. Probably like the other one, the other 260 I have over there. And it didn't have mutation. Right. Sure. No mutation. That's good. Last one. 256. Lacking. This one has the food, melee, and health. Food, melee, and health. The rest of it is crap. Oh, wait a minute. This one has a mutation. This is another stamina mutation. 257. So I got 3 chances to get that stamina off of there. So I have triplets. Basically, I have triplets with the same stamina mutation and the same attributes. Okay. So right there, that proves they're worth it. So that's not bad haul. I got 4 of these guys and a new male. I've got 3 triplets with a stamina mutation. I got a health mutation over there, and I got some good replacement females. I don't think I saw many attributes for males that were kind of good. Look at the green feet. They got green feet. Green feet. Yeah, they're triplets. They have the exact same color mutation and everything. Let's see. Is it 1022? No, not yet. Almost. Just charging my unit here and charging my phone. All right. So far, so good. Just make sure I keep this up. And like last time, all my stuff just died on me, for crying out loud. That sucked. What are you? Oh, look at that. It's a 150 right there in my backyard. Yeah, let me pass that up. Shit. Let's see. Do I have any bolas? Don't tell me I don't have any bolas. Come on, there we go. Damn, I don't have anything. Here's ascending crossbow, Where's a regular bow or a regular bow and arrow? Yeah, I could use that one. Where'd it go? Where did this... Oh, there he is, that little shit. No, that's a 90. There he is. Okay, so let me get some arrows so I can put them out. Here's some arrows and put it in here. I shouldn't need more than that. Lag. Lag on rag. Come on. See, I wasn't even out. The lag, it just freezes the damn game. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that 150 walk away. Actually, technically, I can, let me get some of that good stuff. I got some lamb chop or whatever. That way I'm not there waiting all damn day. And, I think I have some narc in the other animal. There, see, it's already having unconscious effects. Anyway, let me go ahead and I had to go right there where I have to go around it. Okay. Well, we got another 150 to throw in cryo for later. Oh, that's too much. Doesn't need that much. It's good enough. Good enough. Good enough. So I have 3 chances to get that stamina mutation off of these lower level birds. So what I'll do is when I get the prime mutated male, I'll mate it with all those birds again and again and again until I get a copy of the male with that stamina mutation on him. If it's a female, then I keep breeding it until it becomes a male. So it's not bad. It's not bad to put aside mutations you might be able to breed out later on. But for the most part, if the mutation is not in a statistic that's going up, you don't need it. Like if I get a health mutation in health, but that health is not at my max level that I want, so it doesn't go above my max level as an actual mutation I could use, there's no reason to have the animal. It just could be a silly waste of time. Green feet, green feet. Let's just keep doing this until I can put some stuff on it. It shouldn't take too long. Now, let's see. Brussels sprout will probably have a bunch of narc on her, so I can put some narc on him. It's gonna be a 150. What is it? A 150 male? Yeah, it's a 150 male. That's a good way to do it because if he has good stats, that's really good. Okay. So it's taming, but it's taking a while. Put 20 on him. His torpor should go back up so that I can train him or tame them, excuse me. I guess I could go try to get another artifact, but I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, let me check if I got any more. I should have enough hide here to do something here. I might be able to pull off one more RG saddle. Let's see. Got the hide. Now I need the chitin and the fiber. Actually might have enough. Let's see. Chitin and fiber. This give me that ascendant level saddle. Hopefully I get another one. Yes, I do. Boom. Look at all those materials just disintegrating. I want to make this Giga saddle, but I just don't have anywhere near what I need for it. The fiber's easy. That's what I got Granny for, but the metal's a bit much and the hide's a bit much, but the armor is 201 points on a Giga. That's really good. So I knew I had just enough to. So now we got 6 and 10, 11, 12, 13 saddles. I need 7 more. 7 more. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you. I pulled the artifact of the brute. The artifact of the brute is right over there where I go and I get hide. I go walking around to kill stuff and get hide. It's just in a cave there. There's never anything in the cave. Just walk in there and grab it. You know, it's not much of a challenge. But anyway, I got it for this map later on. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like the lamb meat is working, or the lamb chops. Let's just take it forever. All right, let's see. Those guys, they got what they need. Let's make sure there's 3 stacks here. Come on. Last time they ran out of food, and that was the end of the freaking world. Half the stuff I raised died. And why? It's just because, you know. So it's going to be interesting. These guys, we got 3 mutations. And we got, well, we have 1 stamina mutation on 3 birds that are triplets. And we have 1 health mutation on a lower level bird too. They're all female, so I have to breed them off with I have to get that prime male and then breed that prime male with them until I get that mutation off. Or mutated male, which would be even better actually. Yeah. So let's see what happens. Excuse me. Oh, they need that. Yeah, it was just a spur of the moment thing. Wasn't expecting to do anything. Ooh. I'm sorry. I just ate a lot. I went to Earth Burger and I had quite a bit, so that's what I'm feeling. And I did have my my metformin, you know. You know, when you get a 150 landing on your base right in front of you, you know, you shouldn't ignore it. Might want to put a little bit more lamb chop on there. You might actually go through all 20 pieces. Let's see, that's 8, 25. That should be enough. So one of my goals after I'm done was to, you know, do the wyverns, because the wyverns are so big they take up pretty much all the circles. So I would have to maybe move the gigas somewhere else out of the way. Once all the birds are done, cryo them up. Once all the aloes are consolidated, cryo them up, and just pretty much leave the wyvern out and just start going for milk. Try to kill alpha wyvern to get the milk, because you get quite a bit of milk with an alpha wyvern. And you put that on your animal with preserving salts. You throw out all the babies that you can afford. Remember, you want to put maybe 2 to 4 milks on a baby. You could put 2 or 3, max 3. But if you want to play it safe, you could put 4 milks. Just make sure there's also food in the trough when they do get off the milk. And what I do is I put 4 milks and I'll force feed them 1 milk. And if they take it, they take it. If not, that's fine. They still have 3 milks. And just to get these things raised, because it just takes forever to breed these things. It really does. Okay. Okay. Ew. Excuse me. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Yeah. It's getting there. I think my unit is done charging. Yes, it's done charging. The phone's almost done charging too. Oops. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, so the unit is charged. I was thinking earlier today, a long time ago, probably before all this mess started, I a long time ago, basically almost 8 months ago, maybe before that, maybe even 9 months or 10 months ago, I believe I expressed interest in doing like a qigong energy work kind of video where I was going to record myself and go about it that way. So what I was thinking of doing, since I can also record directly on the video camera, and I can swap things around and stuff, because I bought that software that records. You can record it from the screen, you can record it from a game, you can record it just like that with the camera. So yeah, it has all that potential. And essentially I was thinking of just like doing stuff here, right here, sitting in this chair. I was going to start out sitting in this chair. I was going to show you what I do personally to get my energy flowing. And it's not official anything. It's just me in my flow. And, there's a lot of psychological battles there. There's a lot of insights into myself. I do pull from various things because I have researched things indirectly for years and years, listened to so many different teachers. And each and every teacher I learned, they have something to contribute to your soul. No matter, even the devil himself has something to give to your soul, whether you liked it or not. Everybody has something to contribute to your soul. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to want to give it, and it doesn't mean they're going to make it blatantly obvious, but it's there. There's always something there. I think I'll put this up again real quick. There we go. And the point is that this is just an exercise, but I realized that arguing with spirits doesn't work. Arguing with energies and conceptual views and evil imaginations that will never manifest because they're just too tacky and dark. And, just wasting your time with that sort of thing doesn't work. But I noticed that if you go into your own personal flow of energy and you exaggerate that with your consciousness, pushing yourself, whipping your own self up. Because in church, let me bring in a little bit of church on this. In church, Sister Collins taught me many years ago when I was young that what we do is we whip up the Holy Spirit. And what she meant is she was talking about the vortex of energy that's created when we worship and praise and all that. So you can do the same thing at a personal level within your spirit. You can whip yourself up and build your energy. The only thing is, since you're an earthen vessel, and this is another preaching, but since you're an earthen vessel, some vessels have like cracks in them and little holes and imperfections, and that's why when they're filled with energy, or a type would be water, they leak. So you can imagine a clay vase filled with energy or water, but it starts to leak after a while. So it only holds it for a short time. If any of you remember, way back in the day, I said that I did have my abilities back temporarily. Oh, wow. I did have my abilities back temporarily. Let me get some Monarch on there. Before he wakes up. I don't want to lose that tame. That's a 150. Basically, I'm sorry. You can whip it up on your own personal level, and a lot of people do that. You can imagine a whirlwind in your soul. You can imagine in the Bible that was the pillar of fire that they followed by night, and there was a pillar of smoke by day. You can imagine you are the pillar of fire. You are the pillar of smoke. And anytime anything evil and dangerous gets close to you, it gets destroyed because you are the center of the phenomenon. And they are trying to approach you, and they hit that impossible barrier, and they get destroyed. There's all kinds of exercises you can do. It depends. I personally, I just go with my own personal flow, and sometimes I want to whip it up like that. Sometimes I want to stretch it out. Sometimes I want to just feel the chi energy on my skin. Things like that. Real simple exercises that anybody can do just sitting in your chair. The more advanced exercises, then there's a bunch of monks that do exercises with their legs because they're involved in martial arts. Ooh, it went all the way up. Wow. But anyway, yeah, I saw that with 20. It went all the way up. But it's fighting hard, this one. But anyway, they are practiced in doing this every day with their chi energy. But the first level is being sensitive to chi. I can feel the chi energy outside on my skin. I can feel chi energy sometimes close to my bones. In the old days, I would feel it in my bones, the fire in my bones. The Lord, you are a fire shut up in my bones. That's an ancient prophet thing. You can look it up in the Old Testament. There was a fire shut up in their bones, but when I went through the experience, it felt like a plasmatic effect, which I also have testimony of in some of my other videos. So, whipping up this energy, to keep it simple, you're supposed to whip up the energy, be in your energy, and then that's when you cast your magical spell. When you're charged up, that puts you in a position where you're surrounded and saturated both in physicality and spirituality, in the metaphysical and the physical, with that energy that's malleable, that's like having power that you can use to whip at things with. When you're surrounded by that, then you use your consciousness to rise above it just a bit. Just rise above this reality just a bit within yourself through whatever virtues or focused intention you want, and then that energy will go out and do the work for you. Your consciousness will direct it, and it's kind of a weird thing. When they get a miracle at the altar, it's hardly ever like a dry miracle. There's always a lot of Holy Spirit saturation. Okay? Saturation. Everything, the atmosphere is saturated with the Holy Spirit. The presence is absolute everywhere there. And then somebody's consciousness raises just a little bit, just above this reality, just above and beyond into the impossible, right? And then they're like, well, that energy, that consciousness moving upon that energy manifests things and manifests a miracle. That's how I rebuked that headache in Jesus' name. I was annoyed, and I was praying and fasting, so I was in that energetic state, but I was so annoyed, my consciousness raised just above it to rebuke that, because it was an offense. You know, you're over here praying and fasting for the next generation of souls, and this obnoxious migraine keeps getting to you. Do you know how annoying that is? It distracted me from doing my job. My job was to pray for souls. We were there to pray for souls, not play around. So this is way back when I was super religious, you know, and I was really faithful. But the thing is, I didn't know anything about the magic or chi energy or any of that stuff. This is way back. And wow, this guy's still trying to wake up, man. Anyway, let me go ahead and feed these babies, because I don't want them to. Die on me, like the last ones did. So you raise your consciousness above that while you're saturated with the energy, and that's what causes you to get the miracle, to the best of my comprehension. And when you do that, you effectively are becoming a master of the illusion. You're becoming oops, that's too much. You're becoming a master of that which is seen with the eye, of the physicality of the universe. You're no longer seeing yourself as prone and victim to that which is seen with the eye. And you raise yourself above that shit. Like right now, I lost $500. I'm just thankful that I had the money through the income tax return. I'm not a materialist. Whoever's doing that, they're desperado. You know, they're desperate men. They need the money. They're probably addicted to drugs or something. You know, that's more serious problems that I have. I was never addicted to drugs. You know, the only drugs I believe in are caffeine and aspirin. That's it. I don't believe in any of the other stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and try to make sure all this is here. Hopefully these guys will get on the trough. I'm trying to make sure both of them are full with as much meat as possible. There. See, they're both full. I got 2 troughs of meat. Man, if that don't do it, what will? Okay. So it's 71%. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's put this away. I don't need it anymore. And that's it. There you go. Go team go. So anyway, I think the birds are okay. 3 of them don't really count. Those 3 are going to be put aside to extract the stamina mutation. Ah, man, I got 1 health and 1 stamina, man. That's more than I thought I'd get. But it's going to be a pain in the ass to try to get that off those birds. Those things are really, really low level. I wish I had got them later. The thing is, later on, when I start making empty birds or, the 0-0 parents, occasionally I'll get a mutation, and I actually get a mutation of the same kind. I might actually get a stamina mutation and a health mutation, on an animal that is already got all the baseline levels that I want, the baseline stats. So I would use that instead of these, because these are going to be lower level. It's going to be hard to get that out and just isolate it. But anyway, that's that. So back to the qigong, or the what you have to realize is, like, you're praying, you're fasting, so you're humbling the flesh, you're exalting the spirit to become more sensitive with fasting. After you do that, you're praying, you're worshiping, the flow is going, you're flowing, you're starting to accumulate the energy, the Holy Spirit is drenching you. All these other kind of other little things can happen, but bottom line is you're charging up. And what happens when a machine charges up? It charges up before, like, those things they put on your heart to revive you if you die. They charge them up and they go like this, right? They charge them up and they go, they put the goo on there and then they hit you. They charge it up and then they use that capacitance to hit you with it. That's the way it is. You could also think of it in terms of whipping a whip. You're charging up and then you're whipping it. You're exerting your will upon this reality. You're pushing this reality aside. And they don't like that. We can do with our consciousness that what they have to do with technology. Without their technology, I'm convinced that they're in a rut. I think that they're just beings that don't have any magic, and the only thing they were qualified to do was be administration. When you're useless and all you could do is push paper, that means you're going to be an admin pretty much in the end, some sort of administration. And that's really not the highest level position in the world, shall I say. Because admin, you just sit on your ass and work with paperwork all day. You don't really do anything else. Wow, this guy's still going up. Okay, I'll put some more on you. Ooh, 79%. 79% with 96.3% effectiveness. That's lamb chop for you. You kill those sheep and you cook those sheep and you make those lamb chops. And most things that eat meat will tame with that fairly well. So that's not bad. But anyway, so here we go. I'm hoping these RGs turn up well, because I'll leave them while they're on the trough a little bit, but that's it. And I don't need these cryos anymore. Put them back over here. They can charge up. Okay. Here I got all those wyverns I gotta put out. Those are all the wyverns that I've got to sort through them, figure out what I want to keep. But I think in the end I'm just going to wind up building level to level to level. Okay. I'm going to say the phone is charged. Alright, phone is charged. So anyway, you're charging up with energy. What Tim Tony Stark Refed does is he uses his knowledge of the mathematics and the relationship variables between the objects to establish links that wouldn't normally be established. In other words, he kind of hacks it a little bit and makes these connections that normally you would never make in a regular physicality. So what he's doing is he's tapping into the power of the planet. He's tapping into the power of the sun. But he exalts the planet and he exalts the sun above himself. By doing that, you're saying that the sun is a greater being than you. And right there, you're saying that you're just a human being. That you can't be greater than the soul in the sky. That soul in the sky is greater than your soul. And that soul should never be greater than your soul. You see what I'm saying? These people, in tapping into those energies and submitting to those energies, what they're doing is they're limiting themselves indirectly. And you're not supposed to do that. Like when I start getting mad and I start cursing myself or cursing other people, what I'm doing is I'm abusing the power of my tongue, which is not supposed to be used for that. It's supposed to be used for good things only. It's supposed to be used for, blessings. That was lag. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, we're almost there. 87%. Ooh, can't complain. He got plenty of lamb chop on him. Oh, that guy's coming around. So, I have that ready. I'm pretty sure that's just a 90 over there. Yeah, that's a 90. So, anyway. Yeah. So somebody was desperate for money. They went in there under the car, and the catalytic converter is like in the middle, and they cut the pipe on both ends really quiet in the middle of the night. And ironically, I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning, having it out with God. And essentially, this was all going on at some point at night. And I didn't see anything out there, didn't hear anything out there. Everything looked fine to me. And then all of a sudden, this happens, Just doesn't make any sense. Let me check outside. This time what I did is I put the car alarm on. Because I never use it because I don't like it because it turns on and it'll stay on if the battery gets low and it'll keep clicking. So you're forced to go out and get another battery. Or go down there and turn it off or turn it off every so often. It got annoying after a while having that alarm on. I used to like it and then I got tired of it. But now we're going to learn to like it again. The mechanic guy said that he had an alarm on there that's so sensitive it goes off all the time, but they're never going to go under the car and get the battery out of it. Or not the battery, the catalytic converter. This is the funny. Anyway, back to magic, because I'm still working on these stupid birds. I'm hoping that these guys get on the trough soon, because I don't want to be here all day watching these guys. But this guy's good. So all the aloes are on the trough, and boy, they eat like hogs, these guys. Oh yeah. So I got a good male in there. And we'll keep trying to get like an extra male in there, or maybe a 5-stat male one day. And then it'll be 6 stats, and we'll be done pretty much. Anyway, I'm gonna go check that out, see what that is. It's about 1 hour and 8 minutes. Just 1 second, I'll be right back. expected better. All right, just wanted to look out there. Kept hearing something weird. Okay, this is a male 150. Base boy. I'll call him the base boy because I caught him here on the base. I didn't even have to freaking leave, you know. Let's go get him inside here. I think he got caught. It's going to be a while for those birds to really click on, I think. Alright, so I think this will go probably like in here. I think the pterodons might be here. There are the pterodons. Yeah, I got a few samples of pterodon. You know, that's all you need to get something started, but you know. So I got some narc there. I think I was running low on narc. Okay, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not running low. Maybe I just think I am. Okay. Might as well work on some arrows while I'm at it and just refuel those. You know, well, none of the birds are on the trough yet, but they got plenty of food. Alright, 1 hour and 13 minutes. That's not bad. Let's see. Okay, no, I got plenty of arrows. I just, I'll put those there. Yeah, that's plenty. I'll go ahead and put this back where I had it. Now, I don't think I had another set of aloe eggs. No, I do not. Okay, so we're good there. What's up, boy? Bandit. Bandit. Hey, baby. Oh, my babies. My little baby girls. There we go. And so I got the Jinxie 2, which is also known as Jinxie Plus. She just thought she'd show up and say hello. She has a little black tip on her tail. That's how you could tell her from the other cat. She reminds me of Jinxie. She's just a bigger, fatter version of Jinxie. God, I went over there. I don't know if I told you guys, I went back to the old apartment complex and talked to the guy that had Jinxie, and he wanted to give her to me, and I'm like, sir, I can't take her. I've got all these cats. I mean, I've got like 7 cats, I think, now. And they, some are from here and some are from the old neighborhood, and I'm just trying to keep them alive. You know, I give them the cheapest food I can afford. You know, it takes 2 cans of food a day just to feed them, plus the hard food, just to keep them going. And it's a privilege and an honor to do that, because contrary to what everybody else thinks, I am serving someone that needs it. So, all right, hopefully these guys will grow up soon and I'll be able to see that they're on the trough. I'll feel better once they're on the trough. Anyway, let me go ahead and get another cryo or 2, or cryo. Now, one thing I wanted to do was go get the remember I had some crystal over there. I made some crystal. Over there in the desert, I made some chests and I put all the crystal in the chests. Now the crystal should be respawned, and I should be able to go on this guy, get the crystal, or no, cryo this guy when I get there, and use the other bird to bring the crystal back home. So I'll use him to get there, because I need that crystal to make more rockets for the rocket launchers. So I gotta go get that. Then later on I'll probably get some poly or something and try to make some more cryos. I mean, some more grenades. I'm sorry, rockets. I just ate a lot from Earthburger, so I've got some sugar there. But I just thank God that the metformin is really balancing me out a bit. I keep forgetting to go get my booster shot for the other thing. But anyway, back to one of the other things I was talking about. So I was thinking of just doing some video and just showing you what I do, and then you guys can give me feedback based on the techniques and methods that you've encountered. Now bear in mind, when I define this, it's just going to be me sitting in this chair. It's not going to be stand-up Qigong. Now if I do stand-up Qigong, I would have to have a lot more space, and I would have to have the angle of the camera different. Basically, I would have to move the bed out of the way, put it up against the wall or something temporarily, and then clear this area a little bit and go ahead and do the full body Qigong there, which is possible. Now normally, as you know, you start out copying other people until you do your own thing, but there's a part in you, there's a part in your soul that knows what needs to be done. It's a part that you have to get in touch with to truly know what you have to do, say, move, breathe, exist, etc., to get to a certain energetic level. Now bear in mind, because we're like earthen vessels and we have all these little cracks in us, the focus is not just about filling the vessel, but it's also about sealing all the cracks so that you stay with the energy inside you. You got to understand that people like Sarah Adams and what's his name, Simon Parks, and all these other people, even, all these people who are quote unquote mystical or magical, they have methodologies that seal their cracks so they can hold the energy without losing it, protect themselves from parasites so they don't lose energy that way. And on top of that, they go out and they experience their own personal flow of energy, as well as, in the case of the magicians, they do the planetary energies and all that. But like I said, if you really think this creation is greater than you, then you've already decided to make yourself a child in the womb. But I'm not a child in the womb. I was always, since the beginning, though I was ignorant, I always had this virtuous, good intention. But nobody ever appreciated it down here. They laugh at the youth, and they laugh at youthful intention. So, I mean, that's them. That's not me. So, that's an idea for a project, a different series. Like I said, the court case is sometime 23rd of May, I think. So we're a long way away from there. I am going to be doing research on the side for... oh, that one's empty. We're going to be doing research on the side for certain business ventures I'd like to do. Because apparently, like I said, even though if you're ever a convicted felon, you could still open a business. Texas does cap you at $75,000, but compared to the other states, with the exception of Montana, which does not cap your salary, that's really good. Some of the states would cap you at $20,000. In other words, you could only make $20,000 a year if you're a convicted felon. And supposedly that's to help you reintegrate into society by taking away your financial potential. It's on there. It's online. I read it. They're working hard to reintegrate people into society by capping how much money they can make. So if I come up with a money-making idea and I make more than the $75,000, I have no idea what that means. How does that translate? What does that really mean? I just don't get it, So I'm like, oh, well, we'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out there. Let's see if I can find... oh, that looks pretty. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just going to share what I do. And if you like it, great. And you don't like it, fine. It's just what I do. Because I'm open about my channel and what's happening to me in this life and how I feel about it and what I think. Oh, we got another one. That's good. Oh, look at that. It's a Giga over there. Ooh, did I get a good shotgun? Oh, it's only 363. I got one that's like 700%. But this is a lot cheaper. That's a lot cheaper than the other one. Let's see. What are you? 45. Yeah. I should breed some Gigas anyway. Try to make some good saddles. Well, the thing is that the Giga saddle, it is too expensive and you can't fit all those sockets or those slots. You need a tech replicator to build it, in other words. You need a tech replicator. It's not going to work with anything else. I'm just clearing them out before I get the bird out. Oh, that was a 145. Anyway, oh, let me go get the other drop. There's one other drop in the area. I might as well go get that on this animal. It's a lot faster. Then I'll come back here and get all the crystal. That whole cave there is full of crystal already. There's 2 caves there that are full of crystal, and I had some leftover crystal I put in those boxes on the top of it. I'll show you in a bit. I did that earlier. I think it was today or yesterday. Anyway, there we go. You see, there's all the crystal cave, and there's some leftover crystal in here that I placed. So what I was going to do is go check out this other thing over here. This other drop. There's the oil. That's important. That gives you a landmark to where the other drop is. Hopefully it's going to come down. It should be around here. There it is, straight ahead. Alright. Hopefully no death worms or anything. Okay. Ooh, I got a good piece of armor. 801 armor. That's good. You know, ascendant. Can't complain. It's already pre-made. It's free. So that's something. Anyway, so it's going to be a separate series. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do it like this weekend, but I'll probably start sometime next week. And I'm just going to share my meditative techniques. And, you know, I'm just tired of living in fear and living in doubts. And, you know, it's not about having faith in God or having faith in spirits. Because if I learned anything about spirits and people, it's the more they say we're here to serve you, the more we're here to help you, the more they screw you and leave you holding the bag in the end. Because they just lie to your ass. Oh, wait a minute. I went past it. I'm sorry. I went past the crystal. There we go. Now, it's going to take a while to get back on the bird, but until then, you know, I got plenty of crystal. You know, I can use that crystal to make a bunch of rockets and various other things. So that's good. That's one good thing about it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take this off here. Yeah. I had to stop cryoing it because I was going to get attacked. So let me try it again. There we go. So I'll put all this stuff on here and just dump it all in there. The bird can eat some of the food. And I have crystals somewhere in here. There's 4 pieces. Okay. Okay, maybe I should drop this. Just drop it and then go forward, pick it up again. And that'll be a good start. And I do have my pickaxe, so I should be able to mine the rest of this. And yeah, as long as there's no traps in here, you know. And there isn't. Yeah, because this pickaxe is 575% plus my 150 is really, really good. There's also some obsidian I might pick up on the way out. That's further down. It's not a lot, but you only need so much obsidian to make artifact pedestal. Let's see. There we go. Okay, let's dump that. You see? Now I could go over there to aberration and try to get it, but like I said, aberration is useless unless you have a transmitter. You have to have a transmitter to get those materials here quickly and cheaply. Otherwise, you're just hurting yourself for nothing. For all that, just work with what you got here. And this is okay, because I'm going to clean out this whole cave. And fill it with this bird. Fill this bird. You see? Look at that. Look at that. That's not bad. See? Just thankful I have a working car now. Praise God. Praise the God in me. Na, 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 na. There we go. Gives you new meaning to give them the bird. Okay. Yeah, in case Magdalena just watches this, on the one of the last videos, I let you guys know what I learned as far as the video. She kept asking if I was Source Energy or not, or Source Family, and it's like Source Family. You know, your family is whoever helps you go through hell. That's your fucking family. Okay, if they're there when you're going through hell, yeah, they're your family, bro. They're your fucking family. I'm sorry, Magdalena, but I just don't have that perspective because I can't afford it. Is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. It'd be cool to hide in here, you know. It's a nice hidey cave. Anyway, you get all this stuff in here. Yep. Boom, boom. Yeah, this is a 4,000 weight bird, so this bird can carry a lot of stuff. I should be able to get some of the obsidian over there. It's only a couple of nuggets, but I could do that with this guy. And that way I can make some artifact pedestals and collect the artifacts properly. You display the artifacts on your base. That's what you do. Oh, I thought I saw a piece of obsidian in there. Must be over here. Yeah, it's probably over here somewhere. There it is. It's just little pieces. You know, it's not that much at all. But it should be enough to make a pedestal or two. There's some more. Yeah, I picked some up last time. we go. Oh, it's raining. Okay. Now, I thought there was another small cache somewhere around here, but I'm not sure. I was in and out of here pretty damn quick last time. Is this obsidian or is this just... Alright, that's just a hole in the thing. Wow. I come looking for obsidian, the whole universe is here to meet me. Ooh, look at this. Hey, how's it going? It's a centipede. Now there's some metal over here, but I'm not going to haul any metal over there. I'm already almost at half. Just looking to see if there's anything else. I could get some more salt, but frankly I don't use a lot of salt. It'd be interesting to live around here, but this is Giga country. I'm not, you know, but the thing is, actually it's not the Gigas that's the worst here. The worst part here is the death worms. Right. Let's say I built a base here. You're not free from the death worms. They'll just come right out of the ground, or they'll reach over the edge, and they can kill your walls and just destroy everything. It's kind of good. Just don't want anything to do with that, really. What's this? More metal? Some more. What is this? More metal? Oh, it's a bunch of small pieces of metal right here. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not going to carry any metal on this thing. I'll leave it be. Okay. It's getting my stamina. Hoping a Giga doesn't show up and eat my face. Don't eat my face, Mr. Giga. Mr. Giga. Please don't eat my face. Oh, I remember when I first started playing Ark, and I think it was a Gallimimus or something that was running up to me, and I thought it was a raptor, and I was like all on the defensive. And it was just a damn stupid Gallimimus. They just run around and go whack, whack. That's all they do. They sound much like a raptor, so you freak out at first. But it's just it's a evasive animal. It doesn't really try to get involved. So anyway, so I got like all this crystal. Oh, that's good. I can make each one of these, no, each 10 of these, so that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 200, 220, 236. I can make 236 or so rockets. So that's good. I still got to see Sonic the Hedgehog. At least I want to see it by tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to see Sonic 2. I invited my neighbor, but he's going through some stuff right now, medically speaking, and he doesn't like Sonic. I never played Sonic the Hedgehog because that was a console game. So I never played that. It was never my thing. It's like the only console game I liked was like Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Defender, Galactics. I think no Galaga. I like that one, but I never liked the other ones. Oh no, I don't want to go that way. Let's go this way. So I'm running out of steam, so let me park and try to get some steam back. If I'm lucky, I won't get swamped by some damn death worm. All right. We're on the way back home with plenty of crystal. Oh, it's a death worm. Should I try to kill it with my bird? Let's see if the death worm can follow me up here. Let's see. Can he get me up here? Can he get me up here? He tried to get me. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. See, they're not supposed to be able to go on top of a solid rock. They're not supposed to be able to go on top of a solid rock and get you. So if you build your base on a rock, these guys can't get to you. But if you have any tames on the ground, oh, it's still there, you see? You see it? It's still there. Look at it. Shit. Let me get out of there before it really does get my burn. They don't do a lot of damage. I think they do 200 damage or something. That's not bad. But I don't want to be there messing with it. I also don't want to bring it to this guy's base either. It might be able to go under the rock or something. And I don't know. Let's see. So, when I start doing my energy work or my energy exercises, I'll make an episode at a time, and I'll just do my thing. You guys are welcome to post opinions and suggestions, but it's just going to be in the chair at first till I figure something out. Don't really want to take a USB cable all the way to the other room, although the other room would have more space in it. I'll have to think about it and decide. Oops. I have to think about it and decide how it should be best set up. I think I'm going to sit on top of this rock and hope nothing saw me land, just to get some stam. You know, one thing I always wanted to breed was this Pelagornis, these pelican animals. I always wanted to make like a, because I went to a modded server that was called Flajorn, I think. It's one of the new maps. And they had this level 200 and something that can lift as much weight as an Argentavis. But it can land on the water and hunt in the water and stuff like that, which is really nice. I also wanted to breed the pterodons. And one time I did consolidate the pterodons, but I had such a small base and I was trying to compress everything in there. And I was really new at breeding stuff. I didn't have any real experience. I was just learning. But I managed to consolidate these pterodons, which were like level 229 maybe, which is good for a pterodon. I had gotten a bunch of beach pterodons like the one I just caught today. And I started breeding them, and that's how I got around for a while, because it takes a while for you to get an Argentavis. A lot of people are not up to just going out there and grabbing an Argentavis and saying, okay, we're here, we got the RG. I think I'm going to load up on some of this. Because it does take some obsidian to do this stuff. Oh, I got that already. Let's see if there's any more pieces. Here's a piece over here. Yeah, everything here is sporadic, but you got to be careful. Look, do you see that microraptor down there? There's actual microraptors down there. You see that? See, there's a micro. Level 55. Don't know why it's going into the water for. What is it going in the water for? 55, 20. They're running from something. Well, let me get these here before I get microed. Hopefully I won't. Okay, so I got those two. Let me check up here, see if there's any more way up here. I don't remember. There's one right there, two of them. Right here, I don't see anything in the way. Yeah. That's what I like about the red obby. There's always plenty of obsidian, a little bit of metal. Just enough metal and materials for you to get started. It's always going to be here manifesting again and again. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Like, this is the perfect place. Like, if you wanted to put a bed someplace, it'd be right here on top of this rock, so you can behold the glory of the waterfall when you wake up in the morning and have your toast. You see, it is the glory of the waterfall. In the morning, your toast and your coffee with your jelly and your cinnamon and your butter. Anyway. When I first came here, there was a couple of, right there in that tree, there was two of those cats, two Thylos. It's amazing. Okay, I don't think there's any. Oh wait, here's some more. Here's two more. Can't complain. Yeah. See, guys? Evil has befallen me, but yet I have transmuted it to good. Because that's what a real good magician does. A good magician will do that. They'll transmute the whole universe if necessary into something benevolent. And J, when you think about J, what you're really doing is you're thinking about a master transmuter who will transmute the evil energy into something actually useful, which is saying something around here. and get that done. I hope everything works out on that part because Jay did have some power, man. You know, that lady, remember that lady that likes horses? Jay used to hang around with her. She had long hair, beautiful blonde, blue-eyed lady, but she loved animals. And she said something about Jay can't be doing this to people anymore. It isn't right. And I thought about it and I said, when Jay did his work, I could feel him doing his work. You could feel this almost as like somebody was doing surgery on you. You could feel the psychic surgery in a way. And I'm not too sensitive to it. I'm just, I've been really out of practice for a long time. But you see what I'm saying? It's there. It's real. And the lady accused him. She basically didn't have faith in what he could do. And it's like the man says he could change the whole world and everything in the universe into a more positive, non-abusive, more compassionate direction. I say give him a shot, but if you don't believe him, fine, don't believe him, but don't discourage him. Have him try. Oh, those are Trodons. I want Trodons. So anyway, let me get over here before I lose my stamp. Still haven't found any new tech raptors, I don't think. Not good ones anymore. So during the energy work that I do, sometimes I'll do sound, I'll do invocation, I'll throw in a mix. Like some evil idea hits my mind and I'll try to change it into a positive one, and I'll draw power from it. Tim does this too. Tim laughs because people curse him, and in the end he takes those curses and turns them into blessings, into good things for him. And that's the way it should be. You have to transmute your existence. And I didn't do that properly because my flaw at the time was that I was making significantly domino effect fear-based decisions all in a row. I mean consecutively in a row. And that was completely devastating at the time. Okay, they're all on the trough. They're all on the trough. That's awesome. Let me put this crystal away. Let's do this. All right. Oh, well, let me make some artifacts. Where do I make the artifact pedestals? Yeah, it's in here. Oh, I didn't learn the Ingram for the artifact pedestal. Oh, man, that sucks. Okay, let's learn that. There we go. How many can I make? 8. Alright, so that'll use up that. See what else we got. We got some crystal. Let's put that crystal in here for now. Let's see. Artifact. No, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. I just don't. I'm against having a negative state of mind because my mom and society and the people that I interacted with in this life, a lot of them had a lot of psychosis and negativisms that they were spreading like a cold. And after a while, you caught it, and you just don't have to do that. And just be positive. I'm gonna have a positive frame of mind. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, I took that out of the wrong thing. Okay, let's put you back in there. Let's get you out. This should take this, I would suppose. And that. Oh, it's empty. Okay. So I'm gonna put this. I like this gear. I might use that for dungeon crawl or something. Put this away in here. Put this other stuff over here somewhere out of the way. Ascendant electric rod. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but that's cool. Yeah, I still got plenty of gunpowder. That's why I can make more rocket launchers. Or rockets. Yeah, these guys have already eaten a bunch of the cooked meat. Oh, that's so sweet. Look at that. They're doing great. Great. Beautiful. I can't wait to get the aloes consolidated and put away. And I might just, instead of doing the wyvern, which would take a long time, I might just start doing the gigas. So I can have like a whole thing of gigas. Basically, get a bunch of gigas, like 7 or 8 gigas, 10 gigas, and just go around the map slicing everything and just killing everything in sight. And, you know, and then take the chitin and all the raw materials off them, put it on the bird, and just fly around with the bird, you know. Yeah. See what level that shark is. 45. Well, that shark is in my dominion, and a crossbow can fire underwater. And I can take this meat, take one of the good ascendant bows, and some of these, and maybe some of this, and I gotta find some flippers. I don't remember where I put the flippers. I know I put flippers somewhere, and I found them. That primitive is fine. Put the primitive on. I don't know where that came from. Oops. Now, the reason why I want to tame that megalodon is because it's in my backyard, and with this ascendant item here, I should be able to tame it rather quickly. And I got flippers. Did I kill it? Shit, did I kill it already? Oh, crap. I may have killed it. Oh, it's unconscious. Oh, I did get it. Oh, shit. Come on. See what's in there. Alright, so what I'll do, because I'm a chicken, is Oops, I want to unload you there. Is I'll try to take the boat a little closer so that I have somewhere to stand. Let's see. Just take it over here, get closer. Because I don't really have any structures built over here except that pedestal. So I figure I might as well just... Here we go. There's nothing else here, which is good. So this could be my first Megalodon that I just used to kind of get around on. My Megalodon I get around on, dude. Yeah, yeah. Megalodon I get around on, dude. Yeah, yeah. do 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 do. That's funny. Oh man, I'm thankful my ride's working. I'm thankful I'll be able to go out and see that movie and enjoy my weekend. It's been a long week, back-to-back calls. You can hear it in my voice if you listen. It's strained because it's a lot of work. These people, they're like, "Oi," they don't listen. Oh, that one needs to be repaired. Anyway. See, look how bright it is right now. Oh, it's eating. It's eating. All right. Let's see. Let's do this. What I'll do is I'll try to see if I can put some of that meat on there. Maybe I'll try a little prime and a little lamb chop, and see what happens. Maybe it'll tame faster with that than the regular meat. Let's see if he'll eat these. I don't even remember what it takes to tame one. I thought it was just raw meat because they, they're obviously carnivores. Let's do that. See what happens. That's 6.2. He's at 6.2. Let's put this on. So I had the scuba tank snack. .2. Oh, this guy's like beat the hell already. But I did use an ascending crossbow on his ass, so you gotta cut him some slack. Oops. I didn't mean to hurt you, Charlie. I'll call him Charlie. Sorry, Charlie Brown. Man, I've been in an atrociously good mood today. I really have. Just a little bit of a headache, though, because of the strain, but... Whoa, 18.6. It jumped up from 6 to 18. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 points. And what did he prefer to eat? Out of all this, he ate the lamb chop. So, note to self... Keep plenty of lamb chop in stock. I don't need to watch him anymore. I don't think he's gonna make any mistakes with me. Probably just gonna go ahead and go back there. No, okay, that's fine. I'll leave it there. It's the way of the beast. Do, do, do. Oh, a bunch of small meat out. should repair this when I get a chance. Ascendant scuba mask, no armor. It doesn't have any armor to my face. It's my face. Let me feed him some love. There you go. Hey, Jaws. That's Jaws. I'll call him Charlie, though. I like Charlie. Charlie's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is what happened last time with the Basiliosaur. I have one Basiliosaur. It was in the backyard, and it was like a 145 or something like that, which is really, really good. So I wasn't going to let that slip. And so I went ahead and tamed it. Got that taken care of, and very proud of it. If I can only get, I think it's a male and I need a female, or a female and I need a male. But that's another thing I'm looking to get, is some Basiliosaur breeding, because those are the ones that, even though they're susceptible to crush depth, which means you can only go so far before they start getting a little damaged, if you breed them, you can make a consolidated one that is very tough. Of course, I would not take that up against... Oops, somebody burped. I would not take that up against like any alpha creatures, and I wouldn't take that up against any kind of significant level creature. I tried to avoid that, but you're basically immune to the jellyfish shock on that creature, and that's the only one that I know of that does that. So to have one of those handy in your underwater adventures, to just cry out in front of you, grab onto, and just kill jellyfish on the fly. There is a cave in Genesis where you go around. What's his Flinger Foo did a video on it, and some other people did. It's just an underwater cave that's just beneath crush depth, so it takes damage, but you can kill all the jellyfish in there and get a bunch of biotoxin for, I guess, shock arrows or shock bolts or whatever. It's interesting. Let's see what time it is. I'm just tired. I got up really early. It's almost 12. I got up super early, like at 7. That's why I was able to go get the blood test, a fasting blood test. And it took some work, I'm telling you. It took real work to do that. Go out there in the middle of the morning with that super loud car. It was so loud. And I was like, wow, how am I going to do this? And I went out there, and it's like, excuse me, I hear the shark eating. Oh, he's doing good, 43%. I put a few more of these on him, just in case. Just a few more. Now, level 45 shark is about 1/3 of a shark. A 150 is the highest natural tame, so 45 is like about 1/3. So this shark is basically going to get some points in stamina, and he's going to act as a scout to try to get other sharks. Now, normally I would try to trick sharks into coming into this water pen, which is a natural water pen. You know, get it behind the doors, close the doors behind it, and then you have all this space to tame it, and virtually no place for it to get out. So that's how you normally would do it. Or some people, they will make an underwater cage, and they'll park the boat next to the animal, and then they'll shoot the animal. Then they'll pursue the animal and just, cage it. Or they'll make a cage, open the doors, and then they'll go ahead and put the animal in there. That's another way to do it. Basically, you have your boat. Here's the surface of the water. The boat's here, right? It's on top. Well, the cage is under here. It's right here, underneath. Then you move the boat into position and you engulf it, or you can just shoot at it from the other side and it'll come into the cage naturally. If you position the boat correctly, you shoot at it this direction, it'll come this direction into the thing, and then you just close the doors. You can even have an underwater switch or a switch somewhere. You can make a shark cage kind of thing out of metal, and it's usually pretty good from what I've seen. You can use tech to reinforce a boat, and it'll usually work fine. A tech cannot be destroyed by alphas, I don't think. I could be mistaken, because there's alphas in the water, like an alpha shark and alpha megalodon, alpha mosa. There's alpha versions, and if one of them sees you, you're pretty much going to die unless you're on something fast enough to run out of there. I'm still awake because I had all this Diet Pepsi, which is bad for me. Yeah, I went to Earth Burger. I had a Earth Burger with cheese and fries, and one of those. I think they're called rancheros. What was that? Piece of plastic. Is he dead? Is he alive? Am I dead? Am I alive? What's going on? Alright, he's at 56%, 98% efficiency. It's not bad. It's just I'll put 5 more on him. Yeah, it's just a quick and easy opportunity to get a water tame. This is my first water tame on this map. I never bothered with anything else. I was too busy trying to build the base, too busy trying to get the artifacts, too busy moving everything from aberration. And that was a lot of moving. I had to load and unload my stuff several times. I had to build the wyvern trap over there so I can get milk for the wyvern. That was a lot of work. Hopefully I'll be able to keep all this. I don't think I'll lose it, but you know what? What I learned is you're talking to a guy, or you're listening to a guy that's made, I don't even know how many bases, like maybe 20 plus bases of notable worth. And so I've gotten used to having to lose the base, lose the tames and all that. But I'm not up to getting discouraged anymore, and I'm not up to feeling negative about myself anymore, despite what anybody thinks. I just don't want to bother. It's just not worth it. I just thankful I'm alive, man. This is an evil world sometimes, and the important thing with positivity is if you're a positive soul by nature, or benevolent soul by nature, and you go into the negativity, you're going contrary to your nature. And when you go contrary to your nature in a bad way, what it does is it prevents you from going into any kind of like a higher spiritual state. So I would, because of my nature and who I really am inside, I have to go through the benevolent path. There are people who are not benevolent, and on the inside they're real corrupt and assholes. They can't go through the benevolent. They can pretend they're benevolent, but they can't really touch that magic. It'll burn them. So essentially, they stick to the dark side tactics and all that. The victory the devil had, or relatively speaking, because I don't think it was the actual devil, was essentially convincing somebody whose nature is in a positive, benevolent direction, that they are not worthy, that they don't deserve the blessing, that they don't deserve good things, and that it's a hopeless situation. Ironically, the name of the church is the Hope Center. That's the church I go to in San Antonio, and I try to go on Sunday second service, which is about 11:15 or so, something like that. And like I said, I don't even believe in most of the stuff in the scriptures anymore. I believe mostly, let's just say, a different interpretation of it. But I know how the energy works, and I know that even if you're just in the presence of God, quote unquote, you'll get boistered. You get boistered in your spirit. Like if I went to all the temples and all the churches in San Antonio, I'll be pretty strong as long as I take in those energies. But ultimately, you have to think about it and do what's best. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't think it needs any more narc. I'll just leave it alone. Looks like it's doing fine. See, that's why I like this little water pen. It's a naturally separated pen. I do have to close that gap over there with a gate so nothing escapes. And I need to finish the rest of this wall. But because of that structure that's straight ahead, that's not mine. Somebody built it and then they took off and they just left that crap there. I'm pretty much going to have to draw the line right there. But that should be good enough to work on one water tame at a time. Like, I got a megalodon. I can do megalodons, or I can do the dolphin types. It just depends. Just start doing some consolidations. And, yeah. I had some good sharks one time. I had some good megalodons, and they were close to being consolidated, but they were really hard to work with. But the megalodons, I know by experience with that work that they mutate a lot. I mean, they're like mutate like that. So they're good all around tame, but they're not super fast. They're mostly they're like the raptors of the sea. You just use them to kill stuff. You breed like 10 of them, and you put good saddles on them, and you just like what I'm doing to the RGs. The RGs, I'm just breeding them. I'm consolidating them, breeding them. I'm gonna put the saddles on them, and I'm gonna take them out to kill stuff. And that's it. So, yeah. Yeah. So this time around, when I do the RGs, I'm actually going to not name them, I'm going to number them. 1 out of 20, 2 out of 20, 3 out of 20. Because this time, the RG is a real investment with those saddles that I'm almost done making. Oh, you have no idea how long I've been waiting to get a bunch of ascended saddles on something. And these are things I made so I can make more if I have to. It's a pain in the butt as they are. And that's good, man. I got that. That's like I said, I can lose all this stuff. Let's say I lose all this stuff. I lose aberration stuff and all that. And I come back in a year, 2 years, 5 years. My character's probably still going to be here. They probably won't delete it. And I'll probably have the Ingrams. So I'll be okay, So I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. Either way, there's nothing wrong with a fresh start. It's that when you look back and you see that your life is one miniature fresh start after another, and because you had another fresh start, you never really accomplished anything, and you're starting over, and then you have another fresh start, and you didn't accomplish anything again, and you're starting over, for one reason or another. And most things outside your control. It could be kind of leading to disappointment and dissatisfaction with life. So there we go. I think that's a male one, male 45 Scout. I just call him Scout. No, I'll call him Charlie. Yeah, I'm Charlie. I forgot I named him already. There we go. I tell you, I could be pretty lightheaded, guys, but still. Okay, so let's go this way. Let's go here. Put this on. Let's go this way. All right, Charlie's following me. Let's see if Charlie can come up here. I don't think he can. I don't think he can get very close. Okay. Just stay there, Charlie. Relax, Charlie. Don't get all excited. Alright, so now I have to see if I have a pre-made Megalodon saddle. I don't want to... You don't want to have a water tame without a saddle. Unless you're breeding it, and even then you should still put a saddle on it, even a primitive one. No, that's a Megalodon tooth. That's a Megaloceros. That's a Megalosaurus. Megaloceros. Oh yeah, Megaloceros. That's the reindeer. Look at that armor on that thing. 343 points. 343.2 points of armor. That's crazy. That's crazy for a fucking reindeer, man. That's for a reindeer. Oh, did I go to the same one? I thought I had done a different one. Let me see. Oh wait, there's stuff there. There's what? Oh, I just got a bunch of them. That's all. Oh, primitively. Okay, I made a bunch of them because I made a bunch of them. Remember, I consolidated a Megaloceros. Here, I do have one. An Ascendant Megaloceros, and it's 96 points. Pre-made, so I don't have to create a saddle. So I got this for free, because I know I didn't make it. And there we go. You see? I'll put my sea legs on. This thing. Let's go for a ride here. Let's go for a ride on the sharks. Now, I think I can get out this way. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And I did. Oh, he's got that. Alright, so we need stamina. So I give him some more stamina. He's not going to have any real damage. Look, see? This is what he's good for. There's a 50. There's 130 coming for me. Oh shit. Well, there's two of them coming for me. All right. Okay. I'm going to let these guys catch up. Try to get one to follow me. This one in the lead. The rest can get hung up on the reef. Now that's a 130. I might be able to bag that one. Okay, it looks like it's happening there. Looks like it's happening. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cryo him. Look at this. I'm going to cryo him. And I got out of the water. And you know why I did that, right? Because they're probably right behind us. There we go. So you see? So let me see which one is which. The 50 I probably don't care about. This one I care about because this one is like a 130. See? Now you see we're cooking. This is a 130 female, and I don't have any meat. Shoot. Okay, 1 second. I thought I had picked up the fish meat. Didn't I pick it up, or did I cryo him and leave the meat there? Oh, yes, I did. There it is. Okay. So let's get this in there, start taming them up before I run out of time. Because if you're in the water, even with gear and everything, you run out of stamina, you're dead in the water. So you always have to watch your stamina. Let's see, I want that on you. And the other part, I'll try to get this one too. This could be cannon fodder. You know, there's no use worrying about it. There we go. So now they'll start taming. Both of them will start taming. Alright, so let me get back to shore. Look at my boats. Yeah. See, I just got one water mount. You saw that. I got one water mount. I put them back out. Yeah, just one water mount, and that led to 2 more water mounts. And one is 130, which is okay. You know, not the best, but it's there. Oh, these guys are still doing good. Just checking the food levels, because last time, I swear to you, they were all dead except like half of them. Half were dead. Half of them died. And I'm like, really? Alright, let's do some lamb chop. Get that done as quick as possible. And get some narc. That should be all I need. I didn't catch the 3rd shark that was out there, but I can tell you that that little channel right there makes luring them into this little trap, this little base here, really damn easy. Look at that. Okay. So I'm using a cheap shark to tame other sharks. Look at that. Okay, so we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 65%. Oh, because I almost killed it. So in other words, what that tells me is that I've got to, besides put this on so I don't die. See, when you start to drown, you take health damage real quick. I guess I can do that. Effectiveness 50.9%. So that sucks. But anyway, whatever. Charlie don't care. He'll bone anything. Right, Charlie? Yeah, that's right, Charlie. This is another female. No, I got to get a higher level male. So little by little I'll go and I'll get some sharks. And what is this guy? He's 25. That's too weak. Let's see. Come here, Charlie. Let's put you to the test. Can you kill one of these guys? Let's see. Can you kill one of these guys? Okay. Oh, he has some sort of bleed damage. They never used to have bleed damage before. Ah, interesting. That is just so interesting. Ah, look at that. Look how cool that is. Let's see, who's there? Oh, it's a female 140. Well, let me tame these other ones and I'll see if I can trick them to follow me over here now. Pretty soon. What are you doing? Ah. Oh, that's somebody else's water tame, that basilisk right there. Or this thing, this whatever, Basilio. See, the good thing about those little ones is they're fast. They're super fast. Let's see. We'll put more stamina. Put some more weight. A 15 and a 140. That 140 looks good. But let's get back over here where we belong. Those things give you black pearls and stuff. The good thing about having a lower level tame, the lower level tames are expendable. They simply are expendable. Alright, so she's taming up. Make sure she doesn't wake up. Come on, Charlie, let's go over here. Oh, he ate a bunch. There we go. Yep. Okay, very good. It's coming along. So, this is a female. The other one out there was a female 140. So that's coming along just fine. All right. I am on the nose of the Charlies. Look at that. Look at this. Okay. So we're gonna do a picture. There's my boat, there's Charlie, a tame in the background in the water, and me in semi-scuba. Screenshot. Yay! There we go. You got a screenshot. Isn't that something? I'm on the nose of a major shark that can eat me with one swallow. Okay. Alright. Is this another one of those thingamabobs? What are you? What level are you? 45. Not worth it. Oh, that's an ascendant scuba tank. No wonder it's lasting so long. This is primitive. I like the ascended ones because they, like I said, they last forever, you know. I thought I was going to go do other stuff today, but I noticed that shark there, and I was like, there was nothing there earlier today. I was in the base earlier today. There was nothing there. Then all of a sudden, it's there, you know. Anyway, just thinking. %. That's not bad. Okay. Oh, that was server lag. Did you see that? That was server lag. Oh, I got to turn that fan down. It's a little too high. It's starting to get colder. 1 second. I'll be right back. It's okay, baby. If you see anybody trying to steal my new converter, you just let me know. Okay? It's okay, baby. It's okay. I'm just a little kitty kitty. It's okay, baby. I know nobody loves us. Nobody cares about us. We love each other. We take care of each other. Wow. You rolled up on me. You did that shit. You know me. I'll let that shit go. I'll let that go as much as I want them to let this shit go. Let's see what happens. 10 years for patience. Sounds like they assume that they have to do it. That's bullshit. They show up and surprise them because they show up. Pop up. No, we don't believe you. Okay. Just because you this case, that's why we didn't send on why and you guys, you saw an opportunity to make money by charging, you want to charge me QC. They control that QC, which is what makes us ours. And that's what we did. We don't care about QC. We're looking for your loss. You didn't even put the charge down on the screen after you because you didn't complete it. And you don't know what the yeah, all you have is your testimony there for your time. Somebody should. You don't know anything about it. And you know what? What you're teaching me is that you guys are more, you're more evil than the drug dealer, and you're evil than the pedophile. Because the pedophile is a sick mental person. The drug dealer is trying to make money through these kids that people sell to live with you. You guys are doing that just because that's what you know how to do. It just makes sense. You just use evil as an excuse to make money and to traumatize people. I'm a suicide because of you. You and I believe in this. Both my son was right about too. Way back years back. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it. Yes, not believe it. Yes, makes sense. Okay, baby. All right. I just need to go get some fresh air and check it out. I knew this tame was gonna take a while. Sorry. Where was I? 32% already. See, I can't eat underwater. You have to go into a water pocket or something. Or you have to go to the surface. See, this one's almost done. Just a level 50. If I breed these two level 50s, I can get an imprint or something, or to get a better one. But the truth is that's not even worth it. It's just not worth it. See, that's what I like about, look at this rock. Look at this. Let's see. Look at that. Just, man, if that isn't as hillbilly can get. Isn't that as freaking hillbilly as hillbilly can get right there? Damn, that's like, jeez. That's bad. Screenshot that. Look at that. I don't know why I did that. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh boy. See, this rock it's in there, but it's real close to the surface, so I can come down here and I can peek a little, you know, and look around. So I wanted to go down there to where the depths are, so I could see if there's any pearls, and I bet there's pearls down there, but I'm not going to go down there unless I have that shark with me, you know. I'm not going to go down there without my shark. Even that level 50 or 45 is better than nothing. So, this one's almost done. Almost done. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the effectiveness sucks because I think I shot it when after it tamed. That's, you know, after it started going unconscious. You heard it after it's unconscious, and you lose points. An animal comes up and bites on it. If it's unconscious, it loses points of effectiveness. Oops. So this one's coming on, but he's got, or she's got a lot more levels. This one. Yeah. Come on, Charlie. Let's leave these kids to their thing. They're fine. They don't need us. Let's see. The problem is that I got lots of weight on me, and I don't want to be there with all that weight. Shoot. I can drop. Let's see, I'll put that in here. All this stuff I'll put in there in case I need it. And I'll go out this way. There we go. So we should be much lighter. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta eat. Now I can eat. See, I'm on the surface. So now I can eat real quick and then go back down into the water. Because you don't want to be without food on the water. There's the 15. Is that a 15? Yeah. There's a 140. I wanted to go down here into the deep. And on here, on the surface, there's like silver. These are pearls. These are pearls. Okay, there's a black pearl there. I think that's a... Wow. Oh, shit. Run! They're both coming after me. They want to eat my life. No. Ah. No, I just got to outsmart him. because they won't be able to get past that rock. They don't have that kind of intelligence. Okay. So I got her. Let's go ahead and cryo her up so I don't lose her. I don't have a saddle for her anyway. Probably just use her as a scout. Okay. See, this one's only half tamed. I'll put all that meat on there. That way I don't have to carry it around. Alright. I hope you guys like my underwater adventures. It's already 12, so I think what I'll do is I'll just maybe see Sonic tomorrow morning. Or I'll stay up and see it. It doesn't matter. Let's see what else we got here. What else we got? Nothing. Okay. It should be fine. I'm just going to go park my shark over here. But you see there's pearls down there. But if your shark is not strong enough to really deal with that, then what'll happen is you'll go down there to get the black pearls. They kind of look like black pearls, but I could be mistaken. They kind of look like white pearls, regular pearls. But you go down there to get that stuff, and then all of a sudden there's two sharks coming at you. So what you have to realize is that you need that 360-degree viewpoint in order for that to work. Otherwise you're really up to create, honestly. Okay. Oops. Sorry. It's kind of dry from all this talking today, especially on the phone. I told my boss. I told her. I said somebody stole my catalytic converter. They just cut it off from underneath the car, and she goes, "Somebody that had the same thing happened to somebody else." And so, it's just like it's rampant in San Antonio. What the mechanic explained is that they're doing it all over the place. It's not just the poor side of town; it's every side of town. So somebody is specifically. What happens, he said, is they go steal it and they go turn it into the recycler and get paid for it, so, which is no different than a pawn shop, or one of those guys that recycles stolen goods. But the thing is, what he said is that there's no tracking on it. It's not like there's a serial number or some way that you can say. The cops aren't going to come up to you and say, "Okay, show me what car you took that from. Show me what car you cut that from." There's no enforcement of any real laws because there's no real laws. It's just a lot of ha 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 say so. Mm-hmm. Should put a metal wall there. So that's a little bit too much of an open gap, so I closed it up. These are my good Ravengers, my high level Ravengers. Okay, over 50% on that one. We're getting there. Haha. Oh, that's so cool. Just jump on there. Yeah. All right. So far, so good. Got the babies out. Plenty of food. Doesn't look like they're going to starve. Uh, should be fine. That's Brussels sprout. Where's Oh, I forgot he was on me. Okay. So I'll put this water tame away. I don't want to lose it. I'll just put it in here. And I don't have any bolas. Bola. Stone and thatch. I just thought I'd make a few more bolas because I don't like to run out. I might go for a little while these guys are growing up and that guy's taming. I might just go scout around to see if I find anything useful. See if there's another giga over here. I thought I saw one giga, but I'm not sure. Oh, look, it's a Quetzal. Level 20. Oh, man, that's bad. That's a useless level. Oh, I should have left that stuff behind. Now I still got my wyvern trap here and I still got all that stuff to get the milk. Now, like I was saying, you can kill an alpha wyvern and it will give you a bunch of milk. So what you do is you wait till there's one available. You goad it out, like This guy, somebody brought a bunch of battle birds here, and the battle birds is just an RG that's got a lot of fight to it. But the thing is, they left like 3 or 4 of them there, and I saw one of them die. And yeah, that must be really, really not interested in that. Yeah, I'm looking for an alpha. I'm not looking for anything else. There are some eggs here, but like I said, I don't see the alpha. So I'm skirting the bottom to see if they'll get attracted to maybe something on, maybe something else. See, it looks like they didn't follow me. At least I don't think so. Well, I didn't see an alpha down there, and I seriously doubt there's an alpha in that little part over there. So I'm probably not going to waste my time with it. It's just the fastest way to get milk is to kill an alpha. I also get experience points for this guy. For alphas, alpha XP. So, there you go. You know what? I'm kind of tired. I think what I'll do is when I'm done taming that shark, I'll just call it. I'm tired. Just relax. This guy's not done yet. That's weird. See, 63%. It's only at 75. Damn, and I'm using lamb chop too to tame him. Okay, I'll just stay here for a while on the boat. What you doing, Mama? Okay. All right. Sorry, I got kind of quiet there. I started thinking about stuff, about what transpired, because remember I mentioned some stuff in the past, and I started to put it together. And when I start thinking, I can't say about you guys, but when I start thinking about any topic, I get like an imaginative streak immediately. I start thinking of possibilities and stuff. And uh, what I notice is that my frame of mind always goes into the negative because my mom and society programmed me to be that way, but it's still my choice. And it's hard to keep a positive, benevolent attitude when it just seems as though everybody wants a piece of your ass, you know. Oh wow, 91.8. It's almost done. I can't complain. All right. We'll just stay here for a sec. It'll be done, and I'll cryo it. And probably take the boat back in. No reason to have the boat out here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see, this is one way things can escape. I got to put a gate here or something, like right there, to stop that from happening. Oh crap, look at that. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Let's get out of here. Time to leave. We're losing oxygen anyway. Yeah, let's get up here. As long as we're out of the water, it'll stop following me. So anyway, you can put speaking of boats here, I'm standing on my boat, and I rigged it up so that I can transport metal here and smelt it here. Just get raw metal, fill it up, and then bring it over here. Because trying to do it here kind of sucks. Because there's so much crap running around in front of you and around. There's microraptors in certain places too, and over there's gigas. But over there in that island, I can do the whole island like 4 or 5 times, do all the nuggets there, and store it and store it and store it, and then just bring the whole thing back and do them all at once. I did about 2 forges worth of metal. 2 forges of metal. And I didn't even fill up the boat. I think I got it like at 70 or 60%. And then I brought the boat back because, I just needed to get some metal smelted. I needed metal. So, I could pretty much take the boat back. But the thing is, in the rules, I don't know how many boats you can have. I think you might be able to have more than one boat. Maybe. All right, it's almost there. It's a 130 female. Just got to remember that. All right. Almost there. Yeah, this 130 female is not good for anything. None of them are, but they're all good for breeding. Well, this one is. The other one really isn't. But like I said, I'm just using that low-level megalodon, that one I tamed, the first one, to lure the other ones in there so I can get them. So if I have a 130 and I get that 140 that's out there, I'll be okay. But it's already like so late, though. Shoot. Yeah, 3%. And I can get it cryoed. My babies, they're all so cool. I'll name her Jubilee. Though the religion some of the esoteric people really don't like. You guys, you know, one man's religion is another man's ritual. One man's ritual is another man's focus of his consciousness so he can achieve stuff. Wait a minute, where is the stuff? Oh boy, oh, there it is. I was like, where's the bag with the stuff in it? You know, just understand that. Okay. Let's turn this around real quick. Put this back in there. I'm going to put all the water tames away. And I'm just going to go to bed. Even though there's a 140 female out there, there'll be other 140 females. And for all I know, tomorrow I'll wake up in the morning and it'll be right there. But anyway, speaking of boats, I am able to put a generator on the boat. And what you do is you can put lights around the boat, or you can try to submerge the lights. I think they'll work under the water, but I'm not sure. I'll have to test it. Yeah, I could put some lights under the water here and see if it'll take. But bottom line is that that's what it is. You know, it's what it takes is to get all this done. Yeah, you see, like right here, just to light up the immediate area under the water. Theoretically, you're supposed to be able to run conduit out there and put lights under the water just for the heck of it, just to show some illumination. But I don't remember if it'll work. I think it might work. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of cold. Oh, I forgot to turn this off. There we go. Alright, so we got a bunch of tames. Water tames. 2 low-level shit. And 1 okay level. Nothing fantastical. Ooh, excuse me. I put this, and this. Well, take that back. Put this and take back. Put that. Anyway, whatever. I'll put this in here, and next time I'll I'll go ahead and repair it. I think I'm just going to call it, guys. I think we did pretty good. I'm not going to go for that 140. It would take forever to tame, and I'm really sleepy. Oh, let me put this food away. There we go. Don't have any more space in there. I'll put the space in here. I'll leave all this stuff here. And see, if you die, if some glitch happens and you die and you have your, like I have that Smoopy on there that's already a level 3, then I lose that creature. It disappears. So, all right. Well, it's been 3 hours and 13 minutes. You guys have a good night. Like I said, remember, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can start doing some exercises and start kind of gauging myself a bit, and I'll take you guys along that journey. We'll go from there, and that's it. Hope the converter doesn't get messed with, because I do have to go somewhere tomorrow. And tomorrow morning I'll get up, I'll see Sonic 1, I'll go do laundry, and or maybe I'll just do laundry on Sunday. Well, tomorrow morning will probably be cool. Probably be better off doing it tomorrow morning. And it's better to be in the cool over there in that open laundromat than to be in the hot. So, all right. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. And, yeah, be good people. Let's see.